What is up, YouTube? LazeeLlama here, and here we are with some more Clicker Heroes. Looks like we're not getting through another boss here, but hopefully you guys are having a good day here. We got some quests we're going to send the peeps on before we ascend here. Do a little bit of time-lapsing up. Our rubies are in the much more positive. I mean, to be fair, I think we're doing pretty well in lives, and we have level 14. This person has actually surpassed this person at level 15. Level 10, level 7, and then our level 3 here. So it's not terrible. I don't think we're in an awful spot. I did attack this yesterday, right? Yeah, okay. I don't think I killed today's yet. Yeah, no. Let's do that real quick, get that done, and then we'll ascend here. Now, we went up roughly 10k zones, as per usual. Every ascension's about 10k zones once you're to this point of the game. That's it. It's just the same amount of zones every time. Until you get a new hero or an ability, if you ever get to that eventually. Those obviously will take a little bit of time, but hopefully soon we'll be moving on. I don't know. I think this is 143,000, 143,000. I think is what we need to get Dorothy. 142. So, we're getting there. I forget what zone it happens around, but that's not terribly far away. Anyways, let's get a quick save. Again, I always do this first. I don't know why. I should always just do it after, because realistically, I don't need to save prior to ascending. It's just because of the no transcending series that makes me do it. I feel like I'm so used to keeping so many backups of saves with that, so nothing gets messed up. We can pop through, grab all of these guys. I want to kind of get through this quick, as we have an abnormal amount of questions, comments of the day. So I want to get through this. I want to say there's like 8 or 9 questions that I took, and I decided I was going to cut some down and put some towards next week's, because normally we don't get that many, but I decided not to. I decided just to kind of hang on to them, whatever. We'll get a save here though, and then move on over to the calculator. So I figured we'd just do them all, which means I'll just probably go faster through the rest of everything else, going over all the clan info, which honestly at this point, I prefer just more of the question of the day on the Sundays than even that. Obviously I like going over and showing the clan's progress as a whole, but I think the comments of the day is just better. We got these, again, sadly not Ma quite off the bat yet. Looks like maybe next Ascension we'll be starting with Ma. Maybe. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. We're really close. Actually, I did mean to do that because I wanted to check how much Ma was, but we are over in Kadu. Buy available upgrades, move everything over. I should probably grab the couple that are in here. I doubt there's many. Yeah, there's probably not a ton. Yeah, not really. Move those over as well. Get that going. We can quickly energize up, and then we are good to ascend. Or not ascend. We just ascended. We're good to time lapse. So we're gonna go in here, take our week time lapse. I'm tempted to start. Because we're doing good at Mercs, I don't want to. I'm gonna hoard more rubies before I do it. But I'm tempted to start getting back and trying to get more ascensions in per week. But I think just averaging the 1 ascension a week is fine. It's just because to keep it that way soon, I am going to need to do more time lapses, because I honestly think I'm gonna do a 48-hour as well. Just because I'm barely getting these in time. It's taking close to the week, and again, normally part of that time I do have the game closed for reasons, because I need the game closed. So I'm doing other things. We don't need any more of you. So you know what? We are going to actually do a quick 48-hour time lapse as well. A lot of rubies made back there. Of course, we're doing good on Mercs, and someone has to go. I'll take that 4-hour up here. I'll take the 2-hour up here. I'll take the 2-day up here, and then hopefully, okay, cool. Energize this up. Make sure I did do things in here correctly, which I'm just going to do this too so I don't forget it. And then, 48. So we're still, after that, with the stuff we get back, hopefully we'll still be above 550. Again, I don't want to do this all the time. It's just, I want to make sure we're good. Of course, this dude had to go and cost 100 rubies to revive. This is where using the calculator to know if Mercs are worth, using the death calculator to see if they're worth, would be nice. Because I could tell if I'd make it back, and then this extra life would make sense to not just use, and I could use the actual rubies, but we don't have the rubies to spare, so we're gonna use the bonus life, which could be bad because Samantha could have been great. It still can be. There's potential that it lives another, you know, some odd amount of days, which is cool. We'll see though. 15 minutes. I think you're a higher level. Send you out 2 days, sure. Well, 9. If it's the only thing that comes through, we'll go on it, and then we'll just do the half-hour cycle, and then we're here. We're good to roll. Get everything up and going. Bam, bam. And then we're still waiting on this, and obviously moving on, but we're in a good spot. Alright guys, so yes, 8 comments of the day. Here we go. Let's shoot through these pretty quick. Evan Games coming in with hashtag comment of the day. Do you like lobster or crab? I like them both. If you're asking which one I like more, dude, I don't know. That's hard to say. I don't think I can give you one or the other. I don't think that's what you're asking. I think you're just asking if I like it. But yes, I'm a big fan of all seafood. Big fan. If I had to pick between the two, I'd probably say lobster, but I don't know. Can't go wrong with some crab legs. So, I don't know. Torch a catch I comment today. Another dumb question for our overlord llama. Would you eat me if I was a special menu in KFC with hot sauce or whatever you prefer the most? Okay. And then Super Spews commented on it, which I found funny. What the heck, my ad before this video was a KFC ad, which I found kind of funny. I mean, dude, if I was in the Pokemon world, I'm assuming they don't have normal animals, and they honestly probably eat Torchics, dude. Let's be real. I'm sure they do, right? I'm sure they'd have to. So yeah, I'd probably eat you, Torchic. Sorry. Nick coming in with hashtag comment of the day, cat or dogs. I'm more of a dog person, but I have no dislike for cats. I love cats too. So I've got nothing wrong with them. Little Titan coming in with a hashtag comment of the day. What is your day job? I've answered this plenty of times before, but I had a couple likes on it. I figured, hey, let's answer it. Some people definitely liked it because I weren't sure. And actually, one of those likes is me. I always like them and heart them if they're going to be in the comment of the day. So that's my go-to. But I had another like on it, I should say. But I'm a computer tech. You know, just fix computers, fix phones, fix POS machines, like point of sale, like registers and stuff out at you know, bigger things like Walmarts and Targets we get contracted out to, so I do that stuff. All that fun stuff. Mr. Miscellaneous comment of the day. How many countries have you been to, and which countries do you want to go to? I've only been to the US, man. I've never left the US. I've never left the East Coast. I've been up and down the whole way. I've gone all the way up, you know, through Maine, and then all the way down through Florida before, but I've never even left the East Coast. There's a ton of countries I'd want to go to, man. I mean, I'd love to travel someday and just kind of get out and venture to them all. It's hard to pick, you know, specifics, but I mean, I don't know. I'd like to travel everywhere. I think it'd be cool just to see different areas of the world. Shruti, something like that. Sorry if I get it wrong, but hashtag comment of the day. First time commenting. Why won't you transcend? It might help get to the A Scouts. So this is an interesting one. It won't actually. The idea of this point in the game, if you go back and you watch old videos, you'll see how things work. If I transcend, I get no more Ancient Souls. I have not earned any new Ancient Souls yet. The point of late game clicker heroes, is these long grinds. This is what late game clicker heroes turns into. Past the 1 mil point, it turns into what I'm doing now. The constant grind over and over and over, and you have to grind up. Basically, we're going all the way till I have a decent bit of monsters per zone. Right now, I'm still negative 406 monsters per zones. Obviously, with the minimum being 2, so every 500 zones that goes up a little bit and, you know, inch up. I don't think it's by full 1 anymore. I think it's by point something. I forget how exactly it works, but nonetheless, we'll be shooting, you know, way up there in zones. So my highest zone ever is just under 2 mil. So I mean, we're like 400 zones, 300k zones away from that as our highest zone, and we're getting there. But if you check out my Transcendent log here, you'll see this is my highest zone in the past, which had 136 ascensions, which I don't know if that's accurate to what you should have for that long, but that's what the game starts turning into, is just kind of the big jumps like that. That's why I won't transcend. You know, we won't transcend. So basically, I don't want to push further because my monster zone is getting too high. Normally, you'll do it once you start getting away from just being at 2. But I'm gonna over push a little bit probably and try to figure out what makes the most sense for me to do. But we won't be there for a little bit because of how much of a ruby save I have to be on. We got Nyan coming in with hashtag comment of the day. Pineapple on pizza. I'm gonna say no. Not that I won't eat it. I don't prefer it, but I'm not completely against it. It's not like, dude, you put pineapple. Like, I'm not hugely one way or the other. I would say no. Normally, I don't like pineapple on pizza. It's not normally my thing, but I will eat it. Like, I'm not a huge picky person when it comes to food. I'm very open to trying like new foods and stuff. So like I've always been that way. And you know, pineapple on pizza, like, you know, it's not my preferred thing, but I definitely am not against it. And then we got a name that is impronounceable coming in with hashtag coming today. What's your favorite YouTuber? Of course, not including LazeeLlama. Okay. Are you asking people in the comments to say this? Or are you asking, I don't know if this is to me. But okay. I'm assuming you want me to answer. I don't know, dude. I watched a lot of different people over the years, and, you know, some YouTubers stopped. They don't do their thing anymore, and some continue. You know, I've always been a fan of, like, for example, they're not really, again, they don't do anything anymore, but the Creatures, I've always been a big fan of the Creatures, so I've always watched, like, Cow Chop and whatnot. Like, it depends on what category of videos you're talking about, because I've got different people for different things when it comes to game. Like, I would need, like, a more direct question. It's hard. I'd probably have to say, like, that group of people is, you know, I honestly big fan of, you know, the Cow Chop guys. I'd have to say that. I don't know. I've got a lot. I'm subbed to a lot of people, dude. I watch a lot of people for different things, though. It's just, you know, all for different things. But it's kind of the best I can really give you without more specifics. It's hard for me just to be. It's so broad. It's such a broad answer. Or broad question. I can't really give you a good, solid answer on it. But anyways, that's it for comments of the day, guys. Try to speed through that as we had 8 of them. Again, if you want to get featured in next week's comment of the day, just do hashtag comment of the day before your comment, and there's a chance that it'll get displayed as long as it makes sense to be, you know, something that can be answered on a video rather than me just responding to it. Some of them are just simple for me to respond to, but try to bring them into the videos. But let's head on over to the clan info. Alright, guys, here we are with the info. We're gonna speed through it real quick. Elimination, we've got Prez moving up 33,000 zones. Pack up with the 58,000 zone jump, breaking the 200k mark. Nyan with the 20k jump, also breaking 200k. Joey moving up only 500 zones, but hey, not too bad. Bacon with about the 1,000 zone leap, and then last moving up 1,200 after not getting anything last week. Just saved himself barely last week, so hopefully we'll see some good progress coming at him. Elimination 2, we've got Rubik moving up 21,000 zones, breaking that 900k mark. Chungy with the 2,700 jump, less than 15k away. You've got this, man. Cheese Graters coming in at 27,000. The Leave going up about 3,000 zones, breaking that 10k. Golden Player coming in at 6,300. Welcome, welcome. EC going doubling his zones, just over doubling his zones, breaking that 6k mark. We got Sig welcoming to the clan at 4,700. Bears welcome to the clan at 4,300, and Jacob welcome to the clan at 3,000. All new members. So many cleanouts last week. We had, what, 5 kicks? Looks like 5. Yeah, 5 new members this week to Elimination 2. Pretty crazy. Elimination 3, we've got Nornock moving up 10,000 zones, now also within 50,000. Who's gonna get it, Nornock or was it Chungy? Yeah, Chungy first. Chungy's been grinding for a while. Nornock kind of has too, but they're both about the exact same zones. It's kind of crazy. Jazzy with the 46,000 jump, breaking that 250k mark. Zeer moving up 12,000 zones, just shy of the 250k mark. Flavored Water moving up 18,000 zones. Getting there. About at the halfway mark as well. Getting pretty close. I mean, not quite. Definitely with 25,000 zones behind the other two. But everyone's really close there. Aristol, welcome to the clan at 37,000. Mex, moving up 1,400 zones, breaking the 7k. And then Renegade coming in at 7,100. Welcome, welcome. Llama Empire. We've got Metro moving up 81,000 zones. Breaking the 1.6 mil mark. FG moving up 9k. Not bad, not bad. Any with the 30k leap, breaking the 200k mark. Congrats to you. Kev moving up 30,000 zones, landing on 160k even. Celestial with the 2,400 leap, breaking that 20k zone. There we go. I was hoping for that. I was really, really hoping for that. You were right there. I'm glad you did it. Demon Heart with the 1,600 jump, breaking 12k. Cosmic with the 400 zones, not much coming out there. And then we got 2 new members here. We got the reset with coming in at 6,900, and then Ammon coming in at 6,300, just about 6,400. And then last but not least, Llama patronage. We've got Zach moving up 50k zones. Ambrose moved up only 300 there. I'm not sure what happened. I don't know how he landed on a 7 either. It's weird to land on something that's not like a 4 or a 9 almost. Unless you're just trying, I don't know, like a 0 I guess too, but a lot of people end up, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Because like it'll auto progress unless he just doesn't have the damage to do it, which is the way you'd stop, but that could be possible. It's normally only bosses late game that like stop you. It's like the zones themselves you can push through. But Sebi with the 2100 jump there, and then Terpsky with the 31,000. Nice, getting pretty close to 400k. Your ancient glows are within 40k zones away. And then last but not least, little old me on the no transcendent count, breaking zone 1,000 as well as going up 120 zones. It's pretty sweet. Popping over to the clan graph. I feel like I've said this a decent bit from time to time, but this is probably the closest we have had since LazeeLlama patronage has been in that the clans have been this even. This is pretty even. It's pretty even split. It's kind of nice to see. It's not gonna hold. Not gonna hold at all. Especially how are the clans looking? I think Llama Nation has a. I don't know. Most people are getting above 200k. I'm trying to see what clan has the most potential to jump. Llama Nation 3 is a lot above 200k. Probably Llama Nation 2 has the biggest potential to start really making some leaps. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, please take a second, smack that like button. And yeah, as always guys, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.